right, so next one on the list. Okay, this one was one of the ninja under Yukimura's command. Um, Sasuke Saratobi. There isn't too much explored about his backstory, unfortunately. Other than that, he was one of the major supporting characters in the last 2.5 arcs of the series. Point blank, he is a ninja who serves under the Juyushi, and believe it or not, despite being only 12 years old, he's one of the strongest members under Yukimura's command. He has a weirdly friendly rival with Benitora. We'll get to him in a moment. And grew up alongside his best friend, Kotaro, in the, what was it, the Sea of Trees. Well, in the, but if you're looking up the Japanese name, it's Aokigahara, but again, translations and such. Now, what's important about this location is the fact that this Sea of Trees is a dangerous forest filled with, well, very hostile enemies. And he survived there when he was only a kid. So, also one other thing to note, he also gained one of the true Muramasa blades, the Shibien, which originally belonged to, surprise, Kyoshiro Mibu.
So it was you. I heard you calling to me. Come here. I'll let you fight as much as you want. Quite a temper. I see how eager you are to strike.
This is a literal murder weapon. The note about Shibien, this weapon will compel you to kill and will not be put away until it has tasted blood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but he could control it with surprising ease. In any case, there isn't much to say about this kid, so I'm just gonna go straight to it. Anyone's thoughts on Sasuke?
I forgot what he looks like again.
He's a tiny little boy.
He's literally the one kid with who basically at one point wanted to shank Yukimura for supposedly backstabbing his clan.
The baby.
This kid right here. I just put in the group chat.
Oh wait, that's a boy?
Yes.
Oh my god! Is this another dude looks like a lady?
I blame the animation style on that one. That looks like a little girl. You can't blame.
I mean, he doesn't really have any muscle, so I guess
it's like Cabba from Dragon Ball Super. He ain't built.
Oh my god! This is him from the manga. Okay, he actually looks more like a guy in the manga. Sadly,
yeah. You see, now that looks more. Now, you see, if you would have shown me that, I would have said that's a dude. But the first one, no, just no. It's like how people mistake Griffith for a lady. No, just no.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There's not much I can say about this kid. It's just, don't get me wrong. For parts of the series, he was just there, and he had a bit of a temper. But I will give him this much: he really came into his own during the final battle of the series. Well, in the anime, I should say. Like, he really came into his own. And in fact, the only real major losses he actually suffered were against his former best friend, and a guy who was before him was one of the major players in the Juyushi. And let's be fair, he got the shit kicked out of him by fighters that were literally a decade or so over him in ability. Other than that, he never really lost any fights. So I give the kid some credit, if nothing else.
See, if I was to give this kid credit for not losing any fights, then that means I have to give Taylor credit for not losing any duels. So
well, to be fair, this kid actually fought literal demons at the age of 12. Give him some credit.
And Guts killed his first man at the age of 9. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but Guts was only 9, and he was a kid. Like, it was against a human. This kid fought demons. Like I said, I give him some credit at least. But yeah, Zami, Crossy, your thoughts? Because it's clear where Justin stands on Sasuke.
Fucking Naruto ass ripoff.
Well, to be fair, it's been before I have to point this out real quick. It's been actually implied that Naruto may have ripped off some stuff from Samurai Deeper Kill. More specifically,
it's fine. I'm willing to agree to that. I got nothing to
mostly
say
because
about
of the manga design. Mostly because of the manga design for Kyo. And it was heavily implied that Madara Uchiha's design was actually based off of this. But it's not here nor there, so...
Point is, I can't give a fuck to give much... Because he's another character I really didn't pay much attention to, because again, they focus more on his partner than him a bit, just a little.
You mean Saizo? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Saizo had more of a presence, and ironically, he was the one that was meant to be in the shadows.
Yeah, they focused up more than on Saizo than that little shrimp right there. No offense.
though incidentally, Sasuke is actually a fair bit stronger than Saizo.
He is the best boy. How dare you, sir?
It's true though.
I will punt that kid as a football if I need to.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Fucking.
And the fact he was voiced by the VA for Guts says a lot.
Fucking kick that little child.
Anyways, Sammy, Justin, Crossy, your thoughts?
Precious baby boy that needs to be protected.
I don't think he's gonna take much protection. He'll
only when he's with a woman.
You're so mean, ma'am.
I'm not mean. It's just again, I can't give much thoughts about him because he was overshadowed by Kaido and all that. Like literally, I barely remember him.
Yeah, by Saizo and Yukimura, it's kind of understandable. It's kind of understandable. Zammy, your thoughts on Sasuke?
Well, other than
I'll take your entire stock.
I would like to promote this guy and just you are now my child. Congratulations.
Ah.
Great, another disappointment in my family. Lovely.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, next one on the list, and this I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's considered one of the most hated characters in the entire series throughout a good chunk of the fandom. Sakuya. Basically, she's Kyoshiro Mibu's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's been known to be extremely clumsy. She's a shaman, and it's been debated very heavily throughout the entire series, like throughout the fan base, whether or not she's a Mary Sue. Considering her looks, her strength, admiration, and etc., received from many characters in the series. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say my thoughts on Sakuya real quick. She useless.
Useless anime character. Where have I heard this before?
Princess Peach.
What'd you say, Crossy?
Princess Peach.
The sad part is she's more of a damsel in distress than even Yuya ever was. That's embarrassing.
Bruh, okay, it's that Twilight girl. Is that Twilight girl?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my fucking
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. I think just about to go scream with the head off real quick.
Even Lord Sayamanosuke cannot handle what is about to come. There is very little time left. I have told you all I can. Miss Yuya, it is imperative that you return to Kyo's side at all costs.
Do something!
She just sits there and watches. She does nothing.
Am I dead yet?
I'm gonna be honest. My initial thoughts of her, like when I first watched this upon like over a year ago, I'm like, okay, so is she of any real importance or any note whatsoever? To my disappointment, she was just there. Like the only thing she was good at was giving predictions of what would happen. Like she's essentially a plot device and nothing more. That's my honest opinion of her. How do I put this? She embodies the more useless parts of Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! I gotta say it.
Unfortunately, he's right.
Sadly, Taya's done more than her.
In fact, at the end of the series, she insisted that Kyoshiro and Kyo. Now, keep in mind, I mentioned earlier that Kyoshiro split his consciousness between himself and demonized Kyo. Sakuya wanted to force those two back to the same body because she felt they were meant to be that way. However, Yuya, and this is what raised my respect for a bit here. She said, "No, that ain't fair because they've lived separate lives. You can't just force them back there just because you feel like it." You see, this is why Yuya is literally a better character than Sakuya, in my honest opinion. Your thoughts on Sakuya, guys? Because I already said my piece.
He just wants that double dick.
Come on, do something.
I think our our collective opinion says it all. She's no, she don't. She's just nope. She's gone. Bye,
So
bitch.
really,
Moving on to the next one. Oh boy.
please do.
All right. Lady Okuni, aka Izumo no Ikuni. She's a
Lady
femme
Okuni.
fatale who is an informant. She's a femme fatale informant who, I'm gonna be honest, she sips for Kyo.
Demonize Kyo. He is so terrifying, cold-hearted, and cruel. A supreme being existing solely to destroy. He was so beautiful.
Bitch, me too!
She's ironically one of the Junie Shinsho, one of Kyo's enemies, but she is more willing to help Kyo than help the Junie Shinsho. Literally considered the #1 informant in all of Japan, and knows many of Kyo and Sakuya's secrets, along with God knows how many other people. She has her info. So, in other words, she's actually more useful, just not in a fight. That's fair. Means knowledge is power. That's all I gotta say
G.I.
about this.
Joe.
Well,
God,
I know.
fucking damn it.
Your thoughts, Justin, because I can tell you want to say something.
I forgot what I was gonna say because of Crossy's G.I. Joe joke. Who are we talking about again?
Lady Okuni.
How was she useful at all?
She was the informant.
Don't sound important. Moving on.
To be fair, she's the reason why they were able to get as far as they did.
No, it's fine. I understand that. I'm just like, I can't think of anything to really say about her because there's only like, I'll be honest with you, all right? During this binge, not a lot of characters made some impacts on me. I'll be honest. I only remember a good amount. It's not like I didn't like any of the characters or anything. They just like, how do I put this? It's like with Zami when she sees a guy she likes or that's a new husbando. Unless they can really grab my attention, not just like as a wife or a husbando or type of shit like that, but really keep my interest in them, then I probably focus. Yes, I understand the informant has an important role to play. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. It's just, well, when the story makes you focus more on certain other characters, especially in certain episodes and more plot points, it kind of makes you forget about the other shit.
Fair enough. Okay, 2 reasons why people remember Okuni, sad as it is. 1, her informant skills. 2, boobas. Nice work. Like, those are the reasons people remember Okuni. Her informant skills, which are second to none, apparently, and booba.
That's what I was gonna say.
She does walk around nearly topless at times.
In other words, plot.
Crossy, your thoughts?
Big booba lady.
Humongous hunga gongus.
Yes.
Big hunga bungos.
Like huge honkers.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Humongous hunga gongus.
Humongous hunga no gongus.
Oh my god.
JT, where are you? We need you to record that.
I think it's all for saying Lady Okuni. Supposedly, according to another character, which will be revealed soon, she was supposed to have a different sort of path in life, apparently. But again, her role as an informant is not exactly unimportant. In fact, it's literally one of the reasons why they actually were able to take down the Junie Shinsho. Because she knows all their dirty little secrets. All their weaknesses. But yeah, moving on. Mahiro. Okay, so Mahiro is an interesting one because she's basically she's a kunoichi. She's basically a ninja. But initially she wants to kill Kyo because supposedly he was responsible for her sister's death. Turns out that was a lie. Because her former master basically was one responsible for that. And let's see. Honestly, I'm gonna be I gotta say it straight about Mahiro. The reason she wants to kill Kyo is because of her, like I said, her older sister dying. But here's the thing to note about Mahiro. She's very outspoken when she needs to be, but at the same time, she's incredibly shy. Oh yes, a little tidbit for anyone who might be nervous about this. She can manipulate spiders with ease. Like, she can mind control and manipulate spiders. Comes to the territory
Wait, she's afraid of spiders?
No, she manipulates spiders.
Kyo.
poisonous.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah, she's an arachnophob's worst nightmare.
That explains the spider on her tit.
That's what I was gonna say.
God damn it, Johnson, no!
Would you squish this spider?
Yes.
Oh my
But it's so
god!
cute though.
I will squish it for $1,000.
Oh my god. Anyway. Okay, so thoughts on oh yeah, also should point out she has a huge crush on Benny Tora.
I am not worthy of your words, to be in your presence, you who will succeed your father.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I hope it's not contagious.
Which one's Benator again? There's so many
Spear.
characters.
Sounds like
Oh, Joey.
It's Joey.
Yep.
Oh,
Never
boy, Joey.
mind.
Alright, so thoughts on My Hero real quick?
Given how she has a thing for Joey, less cool points for me. Anyway,
To be fair,
Stay the hell
though,
away from me, lady.
the
You know
thing
what,
is,
I'm gonna bring over-
initially she kind of despised Kyo and Yuya, but she actually turns herself around fairly quick once she finds out the truth about what happened to her sister. Like once she finds out the truth, she's actually a pretty agreeable person, which is honestly pretty chill for like at least she knows when she's in the wrong and she can, she's not like, being a bitch about it. So she actually gets some points from me for that. She matures very quickly.
That I will agree with.
All right, Zammy, your thoughts on My Hero?
Stay away from me, lady.
My Hero Academia.
My hero.
Ay, god damn it. I didn't even see
I
that
had
joke
to.
coming.
My
Cross-
Hero Academia.
Crossy, your thoughts?
Yeah, I have no thoughts, but stay away
Oh,
from me.
right. Because of Benny Tora, like, oh yeah, one thing to note, part of the reason she apparently liked Benny Tora was because she saw the potential he could become as a man. Which proved her right because she ended up having his kid in the future.
Mahiro, you're responsible for taking care of 2 lives now. Be careful.
So that's
what he meant when you said 2 lives.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
takes two.
he knocked her up. So yeah, I think that's all we can really say about My Hero. I mean, she did have a fair amount of presence in the series. I'll give her that. And she was actually helpful when it counted. So yeah, points to My Hero for that. All right, so next one on the list is Benny Tora. I'm just gonna get through this real quick. His first name literally means the red tiger. Secret identity of the Tokugawa clan's Hidetada Tokugawa. His main goals are to exterminate all Kenyo and his family's lands, and he was also until near the end of the series deeply in love with Yuya. He tends to come off as as a fool, but when he gets serious, he's extremely dangerous in combat. And he did the one thing that even Kyo couldn't guarantee doing. He crippled one of the most dangerous antagonists in the entire series.
He only wanted you on your feet.
I knew that if I could knock you off of your horse, Kyo would have a fighting chance against you. It's not much, but at least it's going to help to bring you down.
So, let's see. I'm going to give my own thoughts real quick on Benny Tora. Yeah, he's kind of a jackass, but he's the definition of don't judge a book by its cover. Because he's very rarely lost his fights. Give him that much. He's only lost his fights against people who are literally far more skilled than him. So, thoughts on Benny Tora?
I just noticed this.
Hmm?
Doesn't he fight with his eyes shut?
For the most part, he's squinting, yes.
Okay, so Brock.
Jelly-filled donuts.
No,
hell.
shut up.
But yeah, in all seriousness though, Benny Tora, like I said, he comes off as a fucking goofball, but when push comes to shove, he's the last person you want to piss off.
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna find those monsters. And then I'm gonna bring you back.
Calm down.
How can I calm down? You never know what those perverts might be doing to Yuya while we're just standing around doing nothing. I don't know about you, but I have to go. I can't believe you're just gonna leave her to the Juni Shinsho. She deserves better.
And let's see, the best way I can sum him up, honestly, he's reliable, if nothing else.
Kind of like Joey.
Kinda. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'd say a little more, like, how do I put this? He reminds me more of Crow from Yuga 5Ds in terms of his reliability. If that makes any sense.
I can see that.
Yep.
Anyone else's thoughts on Benitora? Because I know I ain't the only one saying it, thinking this shit.
I
Really?
really don't have much to say.
Fair enough.
I
I
don't
mean,
either.
Benitora was like in and out of the series in terms of his presence. So I'll give him points. Like I'll give him points for that. And for some backstory real quick on the Kenyo, they're basically the demons in the series. But a little tidbit to note about the Kenyo. The Kenyo demons are more prominent. They have more of a presence in the anime than the manga. In the manga, a lot of Kenyo that were named or noted there were actually more humans with supernatural skills. That's the best way to describe it. But yeah, one of his major goals was to exterminate the Kenyo and his family's lands because he wanted them gone. They never explain why he wants the Kenyo gone, but I assume it has something to do with some personal reasons.